Hey guys, welcome back to Screen Orb. Today we'll talk about 5 of the most cringe moments on Bar Rescue Part 3. Let's head into it.
We take it off the side and burn. The best thing I did in my life.
Number 5, Yo Ho Ho and a Bottle of Dumb, Season 2, Episode 1. Taffer hits Pirate's Tavern in the greatest episode of all time, which is, yep, a pirate bar. With a Z, however, so you know they're serious. The workers dress like Jack Sparrow and do jigs, and the whole thing feels like a rundown Caribbean Pirates knockoff ride. It's divey. Taffer, of course, turns it into corporate, a Cyril Bro bar to suit local financial firms, complete with self-serve beer machines and servers that ditch their ties and hair gel scarves and three-point hats. It's not going over well. Not even finance bros, let alone pirates, would want to hang out at a bar called corporate. The pirates revolted after shooting, burned the host's effigy, and reopened as their crappy pirate bar. It's closed forever now. The cringiest bit? One server quits because he's no longer allowed to talk like a pirate at work. It can't be National Talk Like a Pirate Day every day, but there's an inherent sadness that pervades this one, and you kind of have to respect the commitment of the guy.
You know, because Jack Daniels and bacon go together so well.
Number 4, Grandpa got run over by his grandkids. Season 3, Episode 23. What really do men crave in Vegas? Apparently, if you're John Taffer's hometown hero, the answer is bacon. Now, for a while, the bacon thing has been overblown, but that doesn't stop Taffer from reimagining Carrie's $4 million, a crappy sports bar that looks like a Bob Evans run by a Jersey Shore squabbling family, into a pig palace called the Bacon Bar. Bacon-rimmed cocktails, bacon-loaded food, bacon pint glasses, bacon-themed art, TVs displaying sizzling bacon, and enough decorations based on pigs to make Pink Floyd envious. If you thought that the trend towards bacon was overblown, well, you were right, and there's proof here. This place is also still in business. So, he might have been right all along. The best bit? I'm disgusted, I want to vomit, and I want to vomit on you guys, weeps the owner's granddaughter when she discovers her bartenders have been stealing.
Working with people and bringing that to this venue was an easy match.
Number 3, Crayons and Anger Lines. Season 4, Episode 12. Underground Wonder Bar was a legendary music venue for 21 years that hosted jazz, funk, and reggae. Then it moved to River North, a district dominated by preppy bros. The wispy-haired hippie owner, who performs her unique squealing and piano jazz blend 4 nights a week, seems confused to them. They also serve frozen pizzas that Taffer calls bullcrap because it's Chicago, so he hires a chef from Santa Barbara to make pizza with naan bread because it's Chicago, darling. He also produces a bacon-focused menu because, despite the militant veganism of the owner, 43% of men would rather eat bacon than have sex. It reopens as a craft cocktail-focused place called Clear Bar, once the whole thing is stripped of tapestries and other hippie crap, which looks like a Panera Bread has had sex with an underground brick-laden comedy club. You can hear the teeth of the owner grinding and her soul being crushed. It's terrific, except the music. Chicago Brothers loves ukuleles and DMB clones very much. The cringiest bit? The owner angrily asks Taffer if he dyes his hair with crayons while coloring angrily on a placemat. Later, to spell out F him to her child, she uses sign language.
And Sean's side of the story is not adding up. I don't think he owns any of this bar.
Number 2, Don't Mess with Taffer's Wife. Season 3, Episode 11. Sandbar is a legendary blues bar in Vegas that used to host people like Clapton and Etta James before closing in the 70s. Then reopened thanks to an OBGYN who loves him some 12 bar. It's dingy and kind of great, but Taffer points out that blues is hated by 97% of the people, so they ditch it in favor of a more local lounge called Bar 702, the area code. Redoing the cocktail program so that with the help of steins and a foaming agent, every drink is made to look like beer. Because beer cocktails are not a thing? With a mugshot selfie station and a bunch of digital displays showing what the bar used to be, the interior is updated, which, again, was a bar with blues, not a place with Vietnamese food, velvet-roped bottle service, and bands that are filtered through an American Apparel ad that sounds like Arcade Fire. The cringiest bit? It turns out that the OBGYN is a total pervert. Just by looking at the end of your arm, I can tell you what your vagina looks like. That's like grade A vagine, he says to John Taffer's effing wife. When Taffer screams him down, he says, if I was hitting on your wife, we'd already be out of here. So, yeah, this guy is a doctor.
I grew up in this business. I grew up managing live venues. My friends, when I ran a Troubadour.
Number 1, Ants with Wings, Bro, Season 4, Episode 26. In a little hobbit-looking building that hosts generally awful punk and hardcore shows, Portland's Tonic Lounge is a dingy throwback bar. When Taffer shows up, he's welcomed by an empty room as perhaps the worst punk band of all time plays. Flying ants are everywhere as well. A solution from Taffer? Get a better booker, enhance the sound system, and change the name to Panic Room. Caution, high volume bar. With a giant sign that confronts the neighboring porn shop beautifully. He also switches the menu offerings to something similar to a futuristic prison mess hall that serves food on metal trays. Throughout, Taffer laces straight up into the constantly giggly, apparently stoned owner. It's as if Taffer was watching the Kitchen Nightmares episode. Ramsey declared a wuss, and then took it out on a guy who spends the episode nervously giggling at himself like a grown-up Beavis in a goofy hat. The cringiest bit? The horrible band is priceless, but after the cameras stopped rolling, the best part about the Panic Room story happened. The staff continued to change the sign to Penis Room and reply to the phone with the phallic name. For a year this happened before it became the Raven. What do you think about these moments on Bar Rescue? Which one was the most cringe one? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.